Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, 7th graders. Let me show you how to use Teams the correct way and appropriately so that you can be successful, but also learn science at the same time. So when you get to Teams, you're going to go ahead and click Science. Go to General, and General usually has either an announcement or an assignment that I'm reminding you of, and follow the directions there. So for your first general post, I have a couple of steps. Let's read it together. I miss you all and doing labs. I'm excited to get back into science next week before completing assignments. Do the following to become familiar with our classroom page. So let's take a look first at expectations and consequences. If I hover over, I can click the channel, and let's see what it says. For expectations and consequences for this class, it is going to be that you are respectful, you are engaged, and you're responsible. That means that when you are posting, it is always polite, it is always classroom appropriate, and you're using appropriate words. If you think that anything is inappropriate, or you think it might be rude or mean, just don't post it. If you're not sure, message me individually so that way you don't get a consequence. Make sure you're engaged and you're doing all the activities you need to, and make sure you're responsible by turning everything in on time. If I ever have a meeting with you, a tutorial session, you want to stay engaged and be off that phone. Stay professional. If you have a lot of noise in the background, just mute yourself so that others can hear. If you need to step away from the computer, just do so without, making a big scene or causing a distraction. Now, here are consequences. Let's say you're not respectful, or let's say you're posting in the wrong spot, like you're asking a question in attendance when you should be asking it in my Ask channel. Or you're just bullying someone. Here's the thing, the consequences is that it's a warning. You will get a screenshot of whatever you posted, and that will be shared with parents with a phone call home. If it happens again, there will be screenshots and data shared with parents. If it's happening with other teachers, we're going to end up getting on a group call so that we can go over what's going on with parents. And last but not least, if it is severe enough, you will be having a video meeting or a phone call with an administrator to parents. So just because this is virtual does not mean we don't have structure. We need this place to be an organized and safe area for everybody to learn. If you're not sure about something, you can always reach out to me, or if someone is bothering you, you can go ahead and reach out to me. I will definitely say this as a big warning. No post, can be edited or deleted. That means if you post something on my science page, you cannot edit it. You cannot delete it. If you need to reword something, just make another post. But whatever you put on here is there permanently. The only one that can delete it is me. And that is so I can make sure everyone is safe, everyone's comfortable. Let's go back to general, see what else you got to do. Okay. You need to go ahead and go to how to use Teams. So if you're looking at this, you're already here. This is the link for the desktop and laptop, and then the cell phone link will be coming up soon. Let's go back to general. Then you need to go ahead and check in at attendance only once a week. Only once a week, Monday through Sunday. You'll go ahead and click the channel, and let me show you what we have here. These are fantastic responses. This is what this says. This is the area where attendance will be taken. All you need to do is write present once per week for attendance to count. So if I look, do you notice there might be someone here that did not do this correctly? Well, Victor did a fantastic job. Ivy did a fantastic job writing present. Fernanda did a fantastic job. I'm going to go ahead and need, let's see, we're going to need that one to be written again. So let's go ahead and keep going. General, what else do we need to do? Then you want to leave an emoji, a GIF, meme, or TikTok at your chat. I realize sometimes you guys want to talk and you just need an area. This area is still going to be watched over by me. So over here, this is what it says. This area is for you to chat and socialize with your peers. It is for non-academic chats. Make sure all messaging is positive and classroom appropriate. If you think again that it is not appropriate, do not post it. So here's an example. You can leave like an emoji. You can leave like a cute little GIF. If you find a TikTok video and it's completely appropriate, there's no cuss words, it's not violent, it doesn't have illegal substances, you can put it if it is appropriate, but you need to make sure you're listening to even the sound in the background, because you can get a warning if your TikTok has a curse word in it. Now, let's go back to general and see what else you need to do. So we already did expectations, how to use, attendance, number 4. The last one is you do have a grade each week, and it's going to be to reply to each vocab word that we focus on. Every week, you're going to have a total of 8 to 10 vocabulary words. And these words are words that are going to help you with quizzes, but will also help you build a foundation for Biology Star and AP Bio. So each week, you'll have a new set of words that you need to reply to. So let's take a look at this and see how you can do it. If you notice, I put little like TikToks to help you remember, to make it a little bit more fun with vocab. Let's take a look at this one. And I deleted these because I used it as practice. But let's say we looked at this one. The word says, can you come up with other words that start with uni? Reply in a text, GIF, or TikTok. So if you know what to do for that, you can reply. But if you want to check out the TikTok, I usually try and give you like a little hint.
Wow, what bushy eyebrows you have, Andy. Unibrow, wait a minute, what the heck?
Okay,
wow, what?
So I have that one. If you make a TikTok, you think it's pretty cool, you can go ahead and make one, or you can reply in text, GIF, or TikTok. So you can put your own, or let's say I want to reply with a GIF. Okay. So I'm going to do, unicorn. Oh, that starts with uni. Dang, that's good. Unicorn. Okay. Oh, look at all these cute little uniforms. Orale. I gave you one by accident. Oops. Okay, look at all these cute unicorns. Oh my God, majestic. Majestic. Oh my God, look at how majestic. As soon as you post something, GIF, picture, meme, you need to also write what you're writing that you're showing. So for example, I'm going to go with the word unicorn. So I'm going to go ahead and show a unicorn. Oh, majestic. Okay. And so that is how I did that. Now let's go back to general. Let's see what else we have. We have done all the 5 things that you need to do to get started. This side is if you need any classroom discussion. If you have a question, let me show you where you can ask. You can ask questions here. Now this says, having trouble with an assignment. Are you having trouble? Does one part of a recorded lesson not make sense? Ask your question here and I'll clarify. The question has to be related to the assignment. And remember, the expectations are still to be respectful, engaged, and responsible. Remember, whatever you post on here cannot be edited or deleted. So for example, here's an example of a really good question. It's specific and it's also professional, and it's also it also lets me know like the problem. So for example, Mrs. De Leon, on fungi and Protista exit ticket, the pictures are not loading correctly. What should I do? That's an example of how you can ask. Now, let's take a look at where you are going to go ahead and get celebrated. If you have an amazing answer, if you are showing me super ambition, you're one of the first ones to get all my assignments done, or you asked a really good question, I am going to celebrate you. And I'm going to put it here. You can celebrate each other. You can make a post. I've allowed students to make a post by saying, I want to give a shout out to, I want to give a shout out to Jasmine Vargas. We don't have a person like that in 7th grade, but I want to give a shout out to Jasmine. She helped me figure out teams. I want to give a shout out. She showed me an interesting link to fungi, and that helped me get 100 on my exit ticket. So I did some over here. I gave a shout out to Fernanda. She got one of my assignments done without any recordings. And I thought that was awesome. Even though I deleted the assignment for editing, I thought that was really great initiative. And then I gave another shout out to Victor because he was one of the first people to check in at attendance, and he did it correctly by writing present. So I said, good job. Wait, miss, how do I do schoolwork? Is it just this? No. This is classroom discussion. I'm going to show you where you have your assignments. And if you're on a cell phone, you end up clicking more and it'll take you here. So go to general. You have to go to general for assignments. To go back to general, click general. And then the only thing that we will use here will be assignments. And you can see right now there's only 2 assignments available, but there will be more assignments that will be available for you as this week goes on. You'll also be able to see what your grades are. For you, it'll look differently. For me, it looks like a grade book, so I can go ahead and grade everything. Miss, what do I do for a classroom notebook? Leave that alone. We're not going to use that. If you're like, Miss Leon, I got all your stuff done like within 30 minutes, and I really like what we're learning, or you're saying to yourself, I really want to further my knowledge, or I need more challenging material, this area is where I'll put more challenging material. If you have a printer at home, you could print some of this stuff. Do it just for extra practice. I'll be putting some like MCAT and ACT practice here, because I believe I have someone that got a 21 on their ACT on science section. So I'll be putting some stuff for you to just keep you challenged if some of the stuff is like a little bit, too easy for you. So this is how we use Teams. If you have questions, you can message me. You can chat me on Teams. You can phone call or text me. Or you can do like an Ask Mrs. De Leon. Like if you don't know how to do any of those things, I can definitely help you with that. But I'm super excited. I'm sad that, we're not meeting class to class. You guys are such a hardworking group, and I've always loved working with you guys ever since last year. So it's really tough not going back, but I think that we can make the best of it, and I don't think it has to be boring. I think we can have a good time with this, and we can also be organized and safe. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your answers. I look forward to seeing your participation within my classes. Bye, and have a great day. Oh, one more thing. Now that you are done, go to the assignment that is about how to use Teams and fill it out. You have until April 5th, 8 p.m. to get that done. Once you're done, it should give you the answers right away. Thank you.